Hello, it's Mr. Thompson again, and we're continuing the previous video on expanding double brackets. This is part 2. Once again, it's grade C at GCSE, and at Key Stage 3, it is level 7. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to give you two brackets that we are going to expand. The first one is x minus 5, and the second one is x minus 3. Okay, now what makes this question more difficult than the previous ones is that both brackets have got a negative term in them, minus 5 in this one and minus 3 in this one. We're going to do it exactly the same as we did before, using our grid method. It's just in these ones we have to be a lot more careful and remember our rules for multiplying with negatives. Remember that a negative multiplied by a positive multiplied by a positive will always give me a positive. Remember that a negative multiplied by a negative will always give me a positive. A negative multiplied by a positive will give me a negative, and finally a positive multiplied by a negative will give me a negative. And it's these rules that are going to prove key to what we're doing here. Okay, let's go back to our grid. We are multiplying x, remember the sign, minus 5 by x minus 3. Okay, so I'm not going to write out the workings as I did in the last video because I think we can get away without doing that. We're going to do our x multiplied by our x in this box here, and that gives me x squared. In this box here, we are doing minus 5 times x. That gives me minus 5x. In this box here, we're going to do x times minus 3, which gives me minus 3x. And in this box here, this is where we need to be careful. We are doing minus 5 times minus 3. Remember that when we multiply two negatives together, we get a positive. So minus 3 times minus 5 gives us positive 15. So we're going to write that out over here. X squared minus 5x, just copying the boxes across as we did in the last one. Take away 3x, add 15. Now remember, we collect our like terms, so we've got our x squared, then we're taking away 5x and we're taking away 3x, so that gives us minus 8x in total, and then we can put in our plus 15, and there we have our answer. Okay, one more example. This is really pushing the high level C stuff now. Sorry, grade C, level 7. So let's start. I'm going to have to delete it all. Yeah, we can do that. Let's see if we can leave that box there to help us. Okay. So the final example I'm going to do on this video is in the first bracket we have 2x plus 1. That's in our first bracket. In our second bracket we have 3x minus 4. In all the previous examples we've done, the coefficient of x, i.e. the number before it, 2 in that case, 3 in that case, the coefficient has been 1, i.e. we haven't seen it. We've just had x, I don't know, plus 2. And there hasn't been a number in front of the x. In this question here, we've got 2x here and we've got 3x here. Again, we're going to do exactly the same as we did before. Doesn't change anything for the time being. And we're multiplying. In the top box we have 2x plus 1. Remember I said in the previous video it doesn't matter which way round we do these. I could put my 2x and my plus 1 in those boxes, but I've decided to put it like this. And then in this box here we've got 3x and we are taking away 4. Remember, can't stress enough, make sure you include the sign. Okay, so in the top left box we are going to do 2x and we are multiplying that by 3x, and that gives us 2x means, let me see if I can write this out like this, 2x means 2 times x, and we are multiplying that by 3x, which means 3 times x. What we do in this box here, I haven't quite made it big enough, what we do in this box here is we look at the numbers and we do 2 times 3, which gives me 6, and then we're doing x times x, which gives me x squared. So we're doing 2 times 3 gives me 6, and we are multiplying that by x times x, which is x squared. Okay, in the other boxes I'm just going to do plus 1 times 3x, that gives me plus 3x. In this box here we're doing negative 4 times 2x, gives me minus 8x. And finally in this bottom right hand box we are doing minus 4 times positive 1. Remember, a minus times a positive gives me a minus, so we're going to take away 4. Okay, last step as we've done in the previous examples, exactly the same again, 6x squared plus 3x minus 8x minus 4. Collect all the like terms, so we've got 6 lots of x squared, we've got plus 3x, and then we are taking away 8x, so in total that leaves me with minus 5x. And then the last but not least we are doing a minus 4. So that is your final answer. Okay, that concludes the video. I hope it's been of help. Please look out for all the other videos if you need any more help. Thanks very much. Until next time, bye bye.